percentage mastery kind of questions that we need to make sure that we know how to do for the official tests. As we said in other videos, there's going to be at least probably 2 really hard percentage questions that are gonna come up on every single official digital SAT, and so we want to make sure that we really know how to do these. Now for this one, it says the owner of a coffee shop received the report below on the number of cups of coffee sold in her coffee shop over the past 2 months. The owner estimated that the percent increase in sales from April to May would be triple the percent increase from May to June. How many cups of coffee did the owner expect to be sold in June? All right, so one of the first things we want to establish is percent change. And a good way to illustrate that is to think of it as new over old, right? So let's say, for example, if I bought a shirt for $100, but then let's say, I don't know, I later resold the shirt at a consignment store for $70, right? Then this would be my old and this would be my new. And then I would represent that as 70 over 100, which would equal 0.7. And this would tell me that I had a 30% decrease, right? So maybe we'll have to make another video with more basic percentages and decimals and things like that. But I'm just assuming that we already kind of have a decent understanding of decimals and percentages. Let's say I bought a stock for $100, but then I sold the stock for $150, right? So this would be my old and this would be my new. And so it would be 150 over 100, which would equal 1.5. And this would indicate to me then that we had a 50% increase, right? Now in this case, this is going to be our old and this is going to be our new. And so we could represent this as 7,950 over 7,500. So that's our new over our old. And this gives us 1.06. And this 1.06 then indicates that it increased 6%, right? Now, if it increased 6%, it said that the owner estimated that the percent increase in sales from April to May would be triple the percent increase from May to June. So this was 6%. And so from May to June, if 6% was triple, then we should have a 2% increase, right? And so all we would need to do from here is just do 7,950 times 1.02, and then that would add on 2% for us. So let's go ahead and see how that looks in Desmos. So this would be 7,950 times 1.02. And this gives me 8,109. And so that means that A is going to be the correct answer, 8,109. That being said, though, if let's say I wanted to use Desmos to kind of add on 2% or something to the last number, just to kind of build on from other Desmos tricks we showed with percentages, I could have done something like 7,950 plus 2% of 7,950. 7,950. And this would have given me the same thing, right? So it's just I'm adding 2% on from the original. And a lot of people like this Desmos way. They just find it a lot more helpful and more straightforward. So another way that I could have maybe represented that is I could have said maybe 7,950 is equal to X percent of whatever the original was. I think it was 7,500. And if I had done this, then I would have been able to see that 7,950 is 106% of. So this is like an alternative way of finding that 6% increase that I found earlier. And so, yeah, these are just some tips that you want to be aware of for question types like these. Surprisingly, the vast majority of students get these percentage questions wrong. And so definitely if you're feeling a little bit shaky on these, check out our other percentage videos on the channel, and be sure to like and subscribe for future SAT math tricks from somebody who got a perfect score on the SAT math section. We'll look forward to seeing you in the following videos. Hope you have a great day.